Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of
Another in the Fire. I almost said it faster than y'all.
I feel like we go slow just to see if she's gonna keep up with us or not.
I kind of listen for y'all's voice. I'm like, so how are they? Are they wearing like speed? Or are they like slowing down?
What are we feeling like today?
When I talk fast, I'm excited.
Yeah. You know it's gonna be good.
Welcome to another episode, guys. Thank you for joining us and for another week and sitting at the couch with us.
Yes.
Today's episode is gonna be Happy Thanksgiving week.
Thanksgiving
to begin with. You know?
Yes.
I love the holidays. I love the fall. I love the burnt orange. Like that's one of my favorite.
I didn't have nothing Thanksgiving.
This is the only burnt orange I have, and every time I wear it, my husband, your husband, always talk about me in this burnt orange color. You know me, I am not a fan.
It took a lot for her to wear this.
I am not a fan of this color or the team. So,
and then I had something tan and brown, but it was too hot to wear it. Because we're back to hot, guys.
Yes.
Oh, yes. I know. Last episode we said about the cold front.
Cool.
Now we're
was
back
gone.
to 80, 90 degrees.
It was here and gone.
Yes.
So welcome to our Thanksgiving episode. I hope you guys enjoy your time with your family, are enjoying your time with the family. I know kids are out this week, so I pray God gives you extra patience to deal with these.
He gives you patience, you give them grace.
Oh yeah, there you go. That part. So before we get started, ladies, how's y'all's week been?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been good. We celebrated a birthday.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw on Facebook when her birthday week.
Yes.
It was Casey's birthday month.
Yes.
Celebrate the day or the week. It's a month.
And I'm still young at heart, so don't come for me.
And it was so fun and chill, and the place we went to served coffee. It was really good.
Yeah, it was like a 24-hour
board games. Mm-hmm. That was so fun, but it was like what we do at the house, except out.
Yeah, it was like a restaurant. Like they had a pool. You can hang out outside if you wanted to and play the games, but we didn't want to.
They had like
so
an arcade
relaxed
side, and then they had like a bowling side.
And it was small, not
if
big,
you follow
not
our
crowded.
TikTok, you saw we were making content. Like we were having a blast.
So yeah, I had fun.
It was, and then we experienced new games. Well, at least for me, I did.
Oh yeah,
because we're like we take our Uno game serious and our spoons. So
we take any game serious.
Take game night.
So I enjoyed those games. We definitely need to get out and be able to play because we do have marriage group and we do sometimes play games.
And when we just hang out sometimes here.
We hang out and we have game night. We're like, hey, what are y'all doing? Game night.
Yeah, we love it. So if you have game suggestions, let us know.
Let us know. We're always, I discovered these two and I'm excited. So to get them. So if you guys have played other games, like let us know. Help us sister out.
Yes. If y'all have game night and they get intense, we want those games. Like spoons.
Yes.
I love cranium games. Have y'all played those?
No.
They're like thinking ones and challenging ones, and then you can add like the kids, and they're really fun. They come with like Play-Doh because you have to sculpt sometimes. Yeah, it's like super fun.
See, I can't do like the heads up we played last time. I get anxiety. Oh, I don't know. I just can't.
You do. Yeah.
Like quick on your feet, pressure.
So funny.
She was about to crack.
She was like, I don't know.
And it's crazy because as far as like work-wise, I can handle the pressure. But when you put me on the spot, like with stuff that I don't even know what's coming, I get really.
But it was fun watching you do that.
It was fun watching her.
It was fun.
She was jumping up and down.
Yeah.
But that was a fun happy.
As a matter of fact, I still have videos of the heads
Oh
up.
my God.
I didn't know I could keep them. I was excited.
If we post those, that would be hilarious.
I'm going to try to put a marriage group thing reel together.
Yeah, that would be good.
There's one here that Pastor John played when we were playing with them, and they came over and we were playing.
Oh,
and
we should get that one.
It was so funny. I think I still have it somewhere in like 20,000 pictures.
You
that
have.
They were like on the
Posted.
floor, like making snow angels, trying to like
my
mimic
God. Yeah, I love it.
But yeah, happy birthday month.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You got one more week. That's it.
Yeah.
We got to milk it.
And then it's on to the next. Layla's birthday's in December.
Yes.
We already talked, like, on my birthday, we talk about her birthday. Because it's already next. Like,
oh, that is not allowed at my birthday.
Yeah. I'm like,
it's all about me.
So I have one more week. Give me grace.
Yeah. What about y'all?
I would say for me, my daughter Jennifer, how old is she?
Middle.
She's the third.
Okay, so she's 12. My 12-year-old. I'll try to say her. She made the basketball team, and today was her actual first. Well, not today. Last week was her first game, so she got accepted into B team. And she was really discouraged because she really wanted to shoot for A team. So she got discouraged, and she was just like, so, my husband and I were encouraging her. You're like, if you try hard, like, keep on, you still give your very best. Yeah. I said, so in B team, they made her captain and did all of that. So, on last Friday, they pulled her aside and they took her jersey from her and they gave her an A-team jersey.
Oh, so see how quick that went? Oh.
So they, it took one game for them to realize that she's an A player, okay?
Claudia's like, I need that. Did you call them?
Yeah, she's out sending notes, encouraging notes.
Did you send them an email?
I promise I didn't. I am involved with my kids' school, but not to that extent. Like, they have to learn these lessons.
Yeah.
These are lessons they have to learn, right? So she was very happy, and it was her first A game, and she was.
That's so cool.
She was very happy, and she's tall, so she was like, I'm all like, get in her face.
She's like, she's competitive because she does everything.
That part. Okay, I was gonna say that. She's whenever she puts her mind to something, she works hard for it. That girl right there, she wanted to be in cheer, she got into cheer. She wanted to be in A-team volleyball, she got into A-team volleyball. And she wanted A-team basketball, which now she is, but she started in B-team. So
that's good.
The season just started, so she's gonna be a full team, for a team for the season. And the reason she wanted is because she wants to go to the championship, because A team is the only one that goes to the championship.
She's like, look, I got goals.
Yeah. We're all or nothing here. We're giving it everything.
So it was a very good week, just kind of seeing her struggle, like, because don't we all go through stuff like that we want something that doesn't turn out the way we want it to be, and then
she didn't give up.
And you got to push yourself harder and don't give up. That's so good. I love that.
It was like a lesson for her, and I said, "See," and she's like, "I know," and she was so happy. So she was on the game like the whole time. Like, she was, how they
like they play her.
Yeah, and I can see her by the fourth quarter. No, not fourth quarter, fourth period, whatever you call it in basketball. The fourth
quarter.
Yeah, is it quarter?
I don't know. I'm not.
I thought quarter was football.
I'm not a basketball person.
Well, the last round, I saw her face was
the fourth chapter.
I'm all like,
as long as my kids have been playing, I'm like, isn't it a quarter too?
Hey, somebody's watching this and cringing at us.
Fourth inning. Let me call my husband real quick.
Like, on the board it says fourth period, so I'm gonna go with fourth period.
We know that's not what it's called.
So like she was all like, when you run and your thigh starts to hurt. She was just like, and I said, you got this, you got 3 more minutes, don't quit.
Nothing's hurting. Never mind.
So that was a good learning lesson for her, and seeing her go through that. So that made my week kind of just be like, oh, I'm a baby's growing up. But it was a good lesson to learn.
I love that.
Yeah. What about you, Faye?
Well, my week's going great. We're getting ready for Thanksgiving, and my family's coming over to our house for Thanksgiving. And growing up with my mom, she was the one that, like, if anybody's coming over, you're cleaning everything. Like, you're cleaning the doors, you're cleaning the frames,
baseboards, vents,
everything. So it's been a week of preparing for my mom to come to my house. So yeah,
she walks in with the white glove.
You know,
literally,
if you grew up that way, when she walks in, she's looking at those areas,
making sure.
Y'all really need to get one of those. Your husband was here last time when he picked up my husband, and we were telling him about the
little
robot that mops.
Yeah, because we have the vacuum one, and our dogs go nuts. So when they're outside, I turn it on. But he does want to get the mopping
because
one.
it keeps it, like, obviously you do want it so, like, deep clean
just for,
whenever. Like, but just for, like, throughout the week.
Especially because you have pets.
Yeah,
I think
they're always in and out.
Yeah. But I'm still one of those people that even if I have that, I'm gonna do it again. So much so, for my birthday, I wanted this lightweight vacuum. It's like a heavy-duty vacuum so that I could do the stairs and everything. And John's like, why do you want that for your birthday? And I'm like, because it's for me. Like, it helps me.
I ask for stuff like that for my birthday, too. And Christmas. Christmas, I'm like, can you just give me a cleaning lady, though?
And him and the girls, they got me the vacuum that I wanted. Girl, the next day, I'm like, let's put this bad boy to work.
Yes. I do the same thing.
No, I told my husband, don't you dare coming in here with the pan, with the like, don't even, like, give me something for me, because all of that is for y'all.
Yeah.
You know, like, to cook, to make the house clean. You, like, don't ever.
No,
I am super excited.
Yeah, I love it. I'm like, get me laundry room stuff, whatever, anything. Like, I
need a handheld cordless.
That's what they
vacuum.
got me.
We used to have one. What are they called?
I don't know.
Dustbuster, Devil.
Yeah,
I don't know what they're called.
Oh,
but
Ghostbuster. I'm like, what?
I love those.
Yeah,
because you can clean the car with it. Like, you just take it everywhere.
This one, you charge it, and it's like so lightweight. Like, I vacuumed my stairway and upstairs, and it took me like not even 10 minutes. But it disconnects, and the cord, you could just like clean the sofas, the baseboards, like vacuum it up. I love that thing. But yes,
that made her birthday.
We're putting everything together, getting everything, because my mom comes to our house. Everything in my house is white because we don't have little babies, so it stays white. Yeah. And she loves coming in my house, and it's just white and clean and crisp. So now I have that standard to like maintain every time she comes over. So yeah, Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm excited to eat. I'm excited for all of that.
Me too. Yeah. I love Thanksgiving.
If you're watching and you're letting this play while you're cleaning your house, getting ready for your Thanksgiving, let us know.
Yes.
So, well, today's episode, we wanted to kind of get in the mood. It's Thanksgiving week. Thanksgiving is here in a couple of days. So we wanted to talk about Thanksgiving focus.
Yes.
You know, like, what are we thankful for? What does it mean to be thankful? You know, just go into the whole thing, reflect on this year.
How grateful we are.
Yeah, how thankful we are. So that's what today's episode is about. So yeah, ladies, tell me.
Okay, let's get into it.
Let's do it. Let me get comfortable here, because
because we're sharing.
Yeah. Our editor's going to be like, stop moving.
I feel awkward. I need like a pillow.
We're all getting comfortable.
I usually have a pillow here where I just set my arm, because then I start leaning and looking at you.
Yeah, and then we're just talking. Like, it's about to get good when we're comfortable
talking. And the
editor
doesn't complain about me moving. I don't know why.
Our editor, shout out to him too.
So first of all, we're thankful for him. Yeah. We're thankful for him. Him.
Yes. Media.
Shout out
to Fly Media. Thank you so much. much for always.
Grateful for you.
Yes. We're going to be first on the list.
All right. So let's say the difference between whenever you hear thankful and gratitude, what does that
mean to us?
mean to you, ladies?
Thankful for me means like everyday little things. Gratitude is definitely something deeper and something that doesn't change for me, no matter what we go through. So I could be thankful for things that
Thankful for
just appreciative.
Gas.
Yeah.
Appreciative. Yeah, I am thankful for those things, but like when I'm low on gas, I'm still very, like I have that gratitude. I still have a car, right? Like that kicks in kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree. I think thankfulness is like I have an appreciation for something. Like
I'm very thankful.
Thank you. I'm thankful. But I feel like gratitude is like meaningful. Like there's something behind it. Like something's driven, an experience. Like there's more tied to being grateful, to have gratitude for something. Like
and then that takes the place of wanting to complain. If you have real gratitude, you don't complain when something's going wrong or that
was good. I like that example that you said. Like I'm thankful for a full tank of gas, but even if I don't have gas, like I'm grateful that I still have a vehicle to be able to put gas in. So that was a good
analogy.
There you go. With them big words. So this year, I mean, it's been, I don't know, you know what, actually this year has been a year, like that I kind of think about like, man, Lord, like, to be able to, it's been a lot of change for myself that I'm just kind of like, a lot of growth, a lot of like, I don't know, a lot of reflection on myself and on my kids and everything and on my husband and all this kind of stuff. But it's all for like, I'm so grateful for my husband because, I think it's something that I am grateful for my husband whenever I think about it, because I'm all like, man, doing this life alone and the challenges that get thrown at us, I'm just kind of like...
Yeah. I'm grateful for my husband's patience with me.
Seriously. Oh my gosh. I'm thankful for his forgiveness, his grace, his mercy. I talk a lot about Benny's not a talker.
Yeah.
And I'm also thankful for that.
Because we can't both.
We can't both be talking all the time. But yeah. That gratitude comes with like the little things. When you're just thankful, you could be thankful for I don't know, dinner, food, but when you have gratitude, you're like, man, even if I had a cracker, right? So I think that gratitude just doesn't change no matter what.
Because even if it is just a cracker, like I have gratitude that I have a husband to just be in this moment of all we have is a cracker, like that gratitude of them.
Yeah, that part, like having that life. I mean, this is where I know we're saying about marriages, but it's just how it is, like, and the whole thing, like, because you go through situations, but that gratitude, because you guys are going it together, you guys are growing and learning, and that's the whole beauty of like evolving and like learning and trial and error and constant like stuff like that. But, I'm thankful for that. Like I'm thankful for
trial and error.
Yeah, trial and error.
I think that in the moment, a lot of people don't realize, obviously, because you don't know the outcome of a challenge in life or hardship, but when you're out of it and you're not grateful and you're just thankful you made it through, you probably didn't really get the whole lesson.
Yeah.
Because after I've been challenged and I went through some suffering, I feel so grateful that God got me through it.
Yes.
I feel so grateful that I learned my lesson or I grew or...
That part.
I still have friends because I didn't, you know, push everybody away. You know, there's a gratitude after that.
Yes.
You know,
thankful is it comes and goes. It's kind of like when people say I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's in the pursuit for happiness, but happiness changes because your feelings change.
Yeah.
One minute you're happy, one minute you're not. But joy is the other extension of that. That's deeper and that never changes.
Yeah.
So I feel like thankfulness and gratitude are kind of like the same thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, and sometimes when being thankful whenever we're going through these hard times is like challenging.
Yeah. Very challenging.
And I know I don't think I've shared this obviously with you guys, but I haven't shared it on the podcast. Something that I'm thankful for, even though I didn't understand it. And I haven't shared it. It'll be my first time sharing it on here.
We didn't even know she was going to share this.
Obviously, my friends know. Obviously, I mean, we do every day together. I mean, yeah, we do life together. So here in about over a month ago, my position was eliminated at my job. And they let me go. So I didn't understand why, or what was happening or anything like that. I didn't, you know, I was just like, what am I supposed to do now? I've been working since I was 15, like losing myself and trying to figure out like what's next. And I remember when all that happened, I was like devastated and far like what's next, you know, but I was thankful, grateful. Hold on, let me get this right. I'm thankful that I went through that because, you know, whenever you go through stuff like that, you're like, why? But, you know, when all that happened months before, I was already like feeling this way, like I needed to move. You know, like my
God was
health
preparing your heart.
Wasn't I mean, I've said it here on the podcast. My health was just going spiraling.
Yeah.
I was going to doctors. I was going to figure out why I was going through this.
You just kept saying, I'm going through something.
Yeah, I didn't understand what it was. Yeah. And you guys witnessed this because on the beginning of the episodes back, we would share about like, I didn't know what was going on with my health. And you don't realize like, or you don't pay attention. We don't pay attention to these signs that God gives us, or like God is trying to speak to us and we're just putting it on the back burner.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm grateful that happened to me because, what did I say? No, I'm thankful that I went through that because now I was able to figure myself out and figure out what was next.
Yeah.
You know, and it all kind of happened. I know a couple episodes back, I shared that my husband passed his master's test. And our company opened a new door, which is more work for my husband. And the Lord knew that he couldn't do that on his own. Yeah. So I was, you know, I'm stubborn. I was the last one saved.
Not you.
So I would say that on that part, whenever we're talking about this, I'm reflecting back or going back to see like what we're thankful for or grateful for this year. I'm just like that because whenever you get comfortable, you just want to stay there. And I'm grateful for growth. Yeah. I'm grateful for these uncomfortable seasons that we go through because of that, I'm able to figure myself out. I was able to figure myself out, and I'm still doing. Yeah. I think we learn every day a little bit. Yeah. Well, at least myself, I'm learning every day about myself. You know, like, and I am at my daughter's games. I am picking up my daughters, and we talked about this in episodes before.
Yeah, that was like a desire.
That's what I wanted. I wanted to be a stay-home wife. Not a mother. It's a joke, but you know, and I'm thankful for seasons like that. So that is something that I would say, even whenever it was hard, just kind of be like, what the heck? I was shooken. Like I was shooken.
You had no
in that
idea.
moment. Yeah.
And it was time for me to move, and
I think a lot of people can relate to that because when they lose jobs, their stability, their finances,
Yes.
their future plans. It came out of nowhere. They probably feel betrayed. What are they going to do next? Except, especially if they're single.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what they're thinking and going through. So I do feel like people should find something in those moments to be grateful for. I'm still grateful for my health. I'm still grateful for my kids. I'm still grateful that I can have the ability to go find another job, you know.
Yes, I'm happy. And you know what's funny is when we went to that camping trip, didn't that speaker talk about like that he was go, and then he had an accident and he was in coma for a very induced coma for a very long time to be able.
But God slowed him down.
Yeah, like if I'm thankful and grateful, I'm grateful that God didn't reveal
that
to
extreme.
me. You know, it was just kind of like position eliminated and move on.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. You know, I didn't have to go through that. So I'm grateful for that. You know, like, Lord, I hear you. Lord,
But he talked about how grateful he was for the slowdown, even though it was an extreme
it was what
circumstance. It's how God got his attention.
True.
Yeah.
Because we're all, I mean, our relationship with Christ is different for each one of us.
When we talk about being thankful and gratitude and thankfulness, I think of, so we have a friend, and she does watch the podcast, but losing a parent, losing a loved one, losing somebody in your family, like, I know it sucks to say to be thankful in that time, to find something to be thankful for, like you said, the experience, the lesson, whatever I'm going through, like, finding something to be thankful for, but the gratitude of, I know it sucks to go through something like that, and it hurts.
Especially right before the holidays.
Yes. But the gratitude of, like, but I had them in my life.
For this,
I had them as a father. I had them as a mother. I had them as a sibling. Like, the gratitude behind, like, it hurts to lose them, but how grateful you are to have had them. So I think of that when I think of thankfulness and gratitude. Like, it's hard that those things happen, but I'm so grateful that they were in my life, that I had them as a parent. I had them.
That she had a parent.
Yes.
You know, because
the
how
relationship
many
that I
people
had
we know
with them,
that also that they don't,
or they don't have a good relationship with their parent,
or they weren't raised. They're raised by their grandma or their
foster systems.
The foster system, you know, like so.
Yeah. It's hard to find something to be grateful for, though, when you're going through pain. So I do hope
when you feel all those things in the moment.
In the moment, yeah. So I'm glad that we're talking about this. I was just telling y'all that when you shared the topic with us, I was like, oh, our pastor just talked about this.
Yeah, we just had a whole sermon about it.
Just talked about this, and I started thinking about, man, we've been through so much throughout the year. Relationships have been challenged. Ideas have been challenged. Families have been challenged. And I really am thankful that those things happen because, for one, they reveal what I need to work on. Two, they reveal who I still need to be surrounding myself with, and what boundaries need to go up, what boundaries need to come down. So I was like, man, this is such a good topic because I'm grateful that all through the year, whatever was challenged actually survived. Like, I didn't lose anyone. I grew from every single situation. My family is closer. I could have lost friends along the way, and it didn't happen. Even though the relationships were challenged, that didn't happen. So I'm really grateful that growth happens the way it happens, even though it's still hurtful. So I'm in the year good, guys.
I mean, we went through lessons. We learned. We grow. I mean, isn't that the point? We have to evolve.
If you had a whole year of like, I didn't grow,
like, man,
I grew more. And I'm not stuck in that place of whatever the situation was. I'm not stuck in anger.
More people than just you grew out of it. So I think that's the beautiful
part. Well, I hope
part.
they did. No,
I'm like, I think that's the beautiful part. Is, you know what, it was something to go through, but everybody grew. Like, that's how God works. Like,
I did not lose not one person.
Yeah.
That's
good.
Yeah, and I think those times are much needed because you stay humble.
Yeah.
At least for me, it humbled me. Like,
absolutely. It always humbles
stuff like
me.
that just kind of humbles me. Like, man, Lord, like, okay, and it's teaching me now to continue to stay humble. Working side to side with your spouse is like,
very humbling.
Extra challenging.
Very humbling
for all parties involved.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw my reaction on my face.
Did he zoom in on that?
But I know it's gonna grow our relationship. Like, now I know when we're learning each other, like when to push and when to step back, and when to push and when to step back. Because I mean, we want this to be successful. So.
Well, like Vanjie said, boundaries are going up and
boundaries are
coming down.
Yeah. So, I mean, everybody that's watching, like, I would encourage you not to, we just talked about different examples or different things that we're going through. And even some of our friends are going through, and just because you went through that heavy season or that this year, like, doesn't mean, don't look at the person, like, why didn't anything happen?
Don't compare yourself.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Don't compare yourself, your walk or your life. You know what?
It didn't turn out the way theirs did, or vice versa.
Still find something to be completely grateful for about your situation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Find the beauty in your situation, in your hard season. Like,
switch it around. See what you learned from it. Like, Lord, what are you trying to teach me? What am I learning? What am I getting out of this? Like, I always, on heavy times, I always go through that, and I'm all like, what am I trying to, what are you trying to teach me?
That is one way to grow within itself. Like, if you can find an opportunity or a way to be thankful in a hard season, like you were saying, we just had a sermon about this from our pastor. And if you're going through a hard season and all you're going to do is complain about it and murmur and find something to, like, gripe about, anybody can do that. But if you're going to grow and you're going to continue to grow, challenge yourself to find something to be thankful for in those hard seasons. Like, that's how growth is going to happen.
That's how you stay away from, like, anger and depression and anxiety and being resentful and bitter with life. Is finding the things you can be grateful for, even if you can only say, like, I'm still breathing. I have heard people complain about everything, and then I'll say, okay, what can you be grateful for? Your breathing, your health, and I got a cough yesterday.
And we're not saying fake it till you make it. Even find the littlest thing.
And like, even when I'm trying to,
just a cough.
When I'm trying to help them find, like, the little details, like, be grateful for the little details. Your house. Oh, I got a lot of bills. Oh, the kids. They're still finding something to complain about. And I'm thinking in my head, oh my gosh.
Well, thankfully you have a voice to complain with. How about that? I don't know.
I need to remember that one. Yes. I'm going to have to rewind this and listen to it again so I can remember. But don't be one of those people.
No.
Like, you can find something to be grateful for. The sun is going to come up tomorrow.
Yes.
It's going to be a new day. You got clothes on your back.
Yes.
I mean, whatever it is. We've been through a lot of hardships where we really have only had crackers in our home to eat, and we're sharing these crackers as a snack, lunch and dinner, and we were still grateful that we still had each other. We were grateful we still had a roof over our head, even though we couldn't pay the rent. We were grateful we had a car that we couldn't pay for. Like,
I'm grateful that I had the card that I was hiding so that I
wouldn't get
keep having the card. Come on now.
Grateful for the plans that, like, my husband was like, okay, Friday I have a job. We just have to wait until Friday. Let's go get some ramen noodle from the corner store. Like, we still found something to be grateful for.
Yes.
And we all know hardship.
Yeah. And I think during those seasons of hardship, like, who we are today, right? Like, because I mean, you went through that, you know that feeling, so now you're like, man, Lord, like you brought me.
Now I feel like it's an abundance.
Yes, you know, like
I go to Casey's house, for Thanksgiving, and then I go to my mother-in-law's for Thanksgiving. We have 2 Thanksgivings now.
Yeah. I was just thinking, like, food, because I mean, it sounds silly, but sometimes I will make the most simplest meal because I'm like, I'm not trying to cook a whole thing, like fideo, beans, tortillas, like this is what we're eating, meat. And my husband's like, man, this brings back so much like memories for him, younger, struggling, hardship. And it's those things that, you're going through those struggles, but they're making you into the person that you're supposed to be. They're building you up. Character.
People call it like what? Poor people food. My kids love poor people
food.
Shoot.
You know, I'm the roof over my head. There was a point that I was living in a car. There was a point in my time in my life that I got locked out of my apartment. You know, when you don't pay the rent or whatever, they put a little ball that you can't
come in here, girl. Give my money.
You know, like, so I had to sleep in my car, you know, and I'm thankful for
true
those
story.
moments.
Don't do it because it's highly illegal, I think. But since we're talking about like hiding the car from the repo man, I literally couldn't make rent until like payday, and I changed the locks on my apartment because I knew they were going to come lock me out. And I got a fine for changing locks because it's in the contract that you can't do that. But I was like, hey, Friday, I still made it till payday and I'm not locked out. And like, girl, we had to make it work. Like,
she's like, I'm not moving back with my mom.
I have done that before. Like,
So I mean, that's what we're going back and realizing all that. I'm just like, oh my goodness, like.
Yes.
You know, those moments is just, you know, and then also like I know we were talking about us individually, but as a, you know, my kids, I'm grateful for the lessons, like the basketball thing that I said for my 12-year-old, you know, like obviously I have the girls in different age group and they're all going through different things, you know, like the growth behind all of that, the growth that they're going through. I know sometimes I'm just like, oh, it irks me, but I'm all like, just learn from it, please. Like, learn that there's consequences, you know. So I'm grateful for those moments because it's gonna build them and it's gonna get them to that point, you know, like, and to be able to, for me to be able to see that, you know, that their growth during that season, their hard seasons, what they consider hard seasons.
Definitely,
you know?
growth in motherhood. Like, I know for us this past year, like you said, seeing your kids go through certain stuff, being thankful. Like, I know the girls went through something and I'm like, I'm thankful that she went through that still under our roof. And she didn't go through that on her own somewhere outside of our house, and then we would have really never been there for her or got to walk her through it or hold her hand through it. Like, the situation may suck, but I'm thankful that she's right here with me. Like, thankful, finding the gratitude or finding the opportunity to be thankful in a really crappy situation. Like, you know, thankful for, like you said, just different lessons in motherhood. Like,
you know, sometimes you want to like step in and just control,
especially with the ones who are still in your home. You feel like you can maneuver and control and jump in, and you really sometimes can't.
You gotta just let it.
Each of my kids too have gone through very challenging moments. My 26-year-old, 21-year-old, they're on their own, and I have to watch from afar what they tell me, what they want to share. But we've grown more in our relationship. Nicholas is recently getting in trouble, guys.
I can't believe
I know. Everybody says that. He's such a great kid, and they're all great kids, all of them. But he's the least one you would expect to act out.
It hurts my heart. Nicholas, just so you know, it hurts my heart.
Yeah,
Nico.
I'm all like, he left his phone at home, right?
Yeah.
You didn't take it from him.
He's not in trouble. He doesn't get in trouble.
He's been grounded. I've gotten some complaints from school. And we already talked to him, and we told him, like, look, you got to cut it out. I know you want to be like the clown and you're funny and all that, but that school is not the place for that. Yeah. You're going to learn, get your learn on, and get out of there. Yeah. If you're hanging out with the wrong crowd, then move yourself. Yeah. Because you're going to find yourself in trouble more than you care to be in.
You can still have personality, but you just need to know when to do and not do.
When you can't talk, you can't talk. Like, shut up. Yeah. You don't need to be making jokes. You don't need to be zippering. Keep your hands, feet, and mouth to yourself. So he's very happy, joyful. He's always joking around, but it's interrupting class. So I got a couple of complaints about that. We put our foot down, grounded him, and then I told him, if you get in trouble again, I'm going to sit you down from sports. So he just started basketball. Basketball's his thing. Yeah. You know, football, he probably would have been like, I don't care.
Thank you.
Yeah. But basketball season's coming, and I just got another message today. Oh. So as soon as he walked in, he knew what was going on. He was like, Mom, I promise I didn't do anything. It wasn't me. And I was like, how did I know you were going to say that? Yeah. And he said, no, I'm for real. I'm not lying to you. She didn't see it. I was just with the same crowd of kids. She thought it was all of us. You know, she just blamed it on all of us. And I said, okay, I can't defend you if you're lying. Yeah. I'm going to ask her if she specifically saw you with her eyes and ears. And if she says yes, I'm going to believe her. I'm not going to believe you, even if she's lying, because it's going to be your word against hers. So,
and you shouldn't have been in that involvement anyway. Like,
I told you to move yourself. He was like, I couldn't remove myself. It was a drill. They were having like some kind of emergency drill. So he couldn't like just get up and move.
All the reasons.
Yeah. He said we all had to be
so good.
Yeah, he said we all had to be in a certain spot, so we all went against the wall in a certain spot, and his friends started to bang on the wall and laugh, and they're supposed to be pretending like it's an emergency drill, right? So anyway, she texted and emailed all of their parents, regardless of who it was, and she told them, even if it wasn't you, I'm going to send your parent a notice that it was you. So she apparently said this to him. So I haven't gotten to follow up with it. But when we were talking, he got emotional, and I knew he was serious. Like, he really wasn't lying. And it's still, though, we were still having talks with him, like, what is he going through? Why do you feel the need to be acting out? And saying all of that, there was a time where Nicholas had epilepsy, and he had epilepsy for 6-7 years. And I was so like, oh, my God, is he going to be okay? And really just like a worried helicopter mom. And the fact that he's getting in trouble at school when before he couldn't even play sports. We couldn't even allow him to play sports. And now that I'm like, oh, you know, I was reflecting back on his little childhood and how much I
that
couldn't
gratitude
let him.
Kicked in, girl.
Yes, I felt so bad for him. I was like, I'm so grateful for my son, you know, that he overcame epilepsy. He's healed. We're able to have a conversation of him still playing sports when he could still be struggling. He could still be on medication, you know. But
he could not have a group of friends because, you know, when kids have like different things or diagnoses, they're outcasted. They don't really have.
His life could be extremely different today. But I know God healed him, and he can play sports. He can watch movies before he couldn't watch certain movies because of the flashes. There was a lot he couldn't do. There was a lot of regulations. He had to go to bed early, like 7 o'clock at night before everybody else. And he would get so upset because he had a lot of regulations on his life. But today I was like looking at him and I was like, my baby. I still need to, you know, consequences, but I was sitting there really wanting to just hug him and, okay, you're fine.
It's okay. You bang on that wall.
I bet you that teacher's lying. But I didn't. But
all the teachers watching are cringing. Like, they're not lying. They're bad.
But it made me think of, like, everything our kids are going through. And Abby being challenged with doing online school is starting to get to her. And it's barely the third, fourth month. She's like, oh, my God, I'm over it.
I think the podcast.
She's over it.
Is she still on the waiting list?
Yes, she's still on the way to is. Hopefully
And she
gets
hasn't
in
moved,
next year. I mean, so she could play sports. She wants to play sports. But anyway, with them all being challenged, I have been able to evolve as a mom with them and talk to them more and have deeper conversations and like, let's get down to the bottom of things and figure life out with them as they're evolving. Yeah. So I am grateful for that.
Yeah, I think that part, like now that, as you were talking about the ones that are out of the home, like Natalie's out of the home, kind of in the home. I don't know.
You're trying to hold on to her so bad.
She's seasonal
on her own.
She's seasonal.
Her calling me to talk about stuff she's going through, like, and I don't ask, I just leave the door open for her to come to me because I do want her to have that problem solving mentality or be able to get through that. Like, what would you do? And I ask those questions like, so what do you think is going on?
Yeah.
And stuff like
so that she develops that thought process.
So, that part, because our relationship grew, I think, her freshman year, I was going through that grieving season of like her not being out of my house, like, and just all that season. But now I'm just like, enjoying this season that she is, grateful for this season that she's now that she looks for mom. And I don't have to be like
that young adult time. Yeah.
So it's just kind of like having like, what do you think? Is that part of your boundary? Or, like even in the dating world, like, she's starting to like talk out there and like date. And getting her out there, like, and just kind of like being.
She's learning healthy dating and everything.
Yeah, I'm all like, all right, put on like, here recently she had, she was talking to somebody, and hopefully she doesn't watch this.
I'm like, y'all, we're really putting business out there today, y'all.
I'm over here playing on my fingers.
She had a situation.
Yeah. So
Situation
so then she said, "Oh, he's cut off. Like, I'm not gonna deal with that." And I was so proud of her because she put her boundaries before everything. Like it took her a while, like to get there. Like, and we were talking about it, but she chose that. Like, I was there to talk to her. Like, so how does that make you feel?
Yeah.
Do you think he's crossing a boundary that you?
Yeah. She was able to make that decision for herself.
Then she, whenever she would like kind of make excuses, I'm like, "Are you trying to find the green flag between all those red flags?" And then she was just like, so it made her think, but her finally, I got a text. She's like, "Mom, I cut him off. Like, I don't have time for this." Like, and then I said, "All right, play that song of Ariana Grande, like, Thank You Next." And then I'm all like, I don't want her to be shameful. Like, this is her dating season. Like, this is.
It's okay.
I said you can.
That's how you learn.
Next,
who you like, what you like.
This is what you're supposed to do. And this is how you're learning.
So even if we have grown women. Dating season
for my single ladies out there. Not to get off the subject, but people get labeled, or women get labeled more than men when they date.
Yeah.
They're not sleeping around. They're figuring out their options. They're learning what they want.
Their boundaries too.
Why is it not okay to man shop? Men shop
with
around.
Boundaries.
Hello? Yes, with boundaries.
Respect yourself.
But how else are you supposed to know what you want in a husband if you don't get to know him? And if you don't like him, move on.
And if you need to do it in a group setting, like, let's be real here. If you don't trust yourself, if you're not comfortable, do it in a group setting. Get to know people. Like, hey, let's all go hang out, friends.
Like, that's really ugly. Not to get off subject, but anyway, good for her.
That would be another episode that we're going to go into.
But good for her. Yeah. Be thankful that you have the ability to date. That you have prospects.
So I'm grateful for this season that she is a young adulthood right now. And then my 15-year-old, like, she's had some challenges, but walking through them, like, and having those conversations of like, why do you feel like you have to do that? Or what is going on? Like, where is this coming from?
Yeah.
And it's just like, if it's the circle you're around with, like, trying to figure out and
who they want to be, who their identity is. Such a tough season or years for them. As soon as you become a teenager until I swear you're like 21, 22, it's just hard.
Yeah.
And today when we were on the way to her sister's game, I picked her up from school, from the bus stop, and then we went straight to her sister's school. And she was able to see how kind of my life is, like, because I'm still busy, even though that I don't have that full-time 8 to 5 job.
It's shifted.
Yeah, moms are busy.
Yeah, not only, like, it's just a lot, you know. So she got to see, like, I was talking to her, said, hey, did you do your work? What's going on in school? You know, we had that conversation, and then I got a phone call. It's one of the ladies I mentor, and she was calling me, and I was like talking to her. She was kind of hearing in and out of like stuff, and she was just like, oh, okay. And then I prayed with her. I hung up. We got to the school. We're like, hey, let's go into the game. And then my husband calls that he can't do like a PDF, or like how he needs help with that. So I'm over here like cheering on Jennifer while doing the PDF to send it to him. I had to transform. I had to get a file and make it into a PDF. Convert it into a PDF. So, and then she was just like, Mom, how do you do all this? And I said, do you think I have time to worry about your grades like lacking? That's your responsibility. Yeah. You know, so she was just like, yeah, I know. She's like, you think I on top of all this, I have to be on you on your grades? So she was just it was like
an aha moment for her.
And I was just like, you know, that, and this just happened recently, that moment that her realizing, like, my mom does a lot, like, for me to be slacking in school or anything like that. Because I said, all of this on top of me watching your grades, because or getting emails from teachers because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. So it was just like, I don't want to add that to my list. That's your response. You're just responsible for your grades. Yeah. Everything else is taken care of for you.
The other day, I was talking to my sister. I'm going to be very careful because she watches. I was talking to my sister, but she did make a comment about that, because we talk about like, sometimes she'll call me and she's like, what are you doing today? Because I'm like, okay, I'm recording this day. I got prayer this day. We have group this day. We have marriage group. And then the girls have stuff. And she's like, every single day you're busy with something. Like, you're always doing something. And I was like, I like my life like that. Like, that's how we function. You know? And so she did. She's like, do you ever do nothing? And I'm like, on the weekend. If my husband's off, we're off. Like, don't call us to do nothing. And I took time for that, like, talking about being thankful and grateful in different seasons. Like, I know this birthday was different for me because I'm always with my family. I'm always with y'all. And I feel like this year we did spend time together. We did celebrate my birthday, but I was like, no, I just want to be with the girls and John. And we were all together, like Benny. And I was like, this is what I want. I just want to enjoy this moment, because for too many years I didn't have it.
That's right. Yeah.
And I'm not going to cry, but
yes, you are.
I'm like, I didn't have that. So we're in this season of just being grateful that I have kids and I have my husband, and I get to be with my family for my birthday, because for far too long I was with my sister's family and my friends' families, like, and it was me plus them. Yeah. And now I have my family for my birthday. So just being grateful, like, it was so hard. Even my girls, they were like, you're not inviting your friends to your birthday dinner? And I'm like, no, don't say that, because I want to. Like, I want to.
I'm like, I was there.
Yeah, she was like, even her daughter was like, are my parents going to your birthday dinner? And I was like, no. I had to just make a choice. Like, I just want to take this in. You know. And then we still celebrated all together, and I still celebrated with my family. But just for a moment, taking that one time of just us, just grateful that I have this. Like,
that's good.
And John kept asking, he's like, what do you want to do for your birthday? What do you want to do? And I was like, nothing. I just want, like, we could just sit on the couch and be together. Like, this is all I want is us. Like, so yeah, being grateful. Like, we do get busy, we stay busy, but we do have time to just enjoy where we're at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
You know, and it, sometimes the noise or like sometimes the hardship or sometimes there's a lot of distractions out there.
Yeah.
You know, we can get distracted and we can
Lose focus
on
what really
or
matters.
like and, yeah, exactly, on what really matters. You know, like so just how to be able like how do we able to remind ourselves how to be grateful and thankful.
Remind
you know
ourselves
how to do that. You know, like I know or maybe even like make yourself a note, make yourself a list, or get your, you know, I don't know if you're a journaler, listeners or friends, you know, I don't know if you guys are a journaler, but like, you know, in the front page, right, like
what you're thankful for.
Like make a list every day.
Yeah, you know, like I don't know, whatever helps. I know, like I'm a list person, so like as far as goals and stuff like that, I write them down and I put them in a notebook that I use. That I put them on my church notebook. So whenever I open it, because that's something I open frequently, I can see that. But I've never thought of doing it for like what I'm thankful
to be thankful
for.
Yeah,
you know, like because and whenever we go through the hardship, we can go back to reflect on that list. You know, like I don't know, just a little suggestion.
And even if it starts with things that you think you're not grateful for, like start your list from there. Like there's times where like we've had conversations where like, the laundry is just piling up and I hate having to do everybody's laundry and why do we have so much laundry? There's your list starter. I'm thankful that I have a family to take care of and wash clothes and pray over those clothes. Like it sounds silly, but pray over, you're washing, you're drying, you're folding. Those are your family's
Be thankful
clothes.
You have a washer and dryer.
Yes, like that's those times is when you start your list.
Yes, we've had to go to the laundromat recently, and I'm like, oh, thank God I still have the washing machine.
Yeah,
and thank God that He's helping, and thank God this, and thank God that, because we could easily fall into the ungrateful, whiny, complaining.
Like,
start those
I remember whenever we were at some apartment complex and we had to walk like a mile with the
basket.
That basket.
Like with my mom and like walking to the laundromat.
Yes. Benny grew up having to go to the laundromat because their house didn't have the connections. It's a very old house in an older neighborhood. And so they were always at the laundromat. So when we got married, we had kids, we had a washer and dryer. He's super grateful, right? But we've had moments throughout our life where we've had without, so we have to go to the laundromat, and it's not fun. I can't imagine doing it every week for years. When I can barely get through like a month or a couple of months. So we were reminded, like, thank you, God. We can still go and afford to get one.
Yes.
But even if we had to go to the laundromat, thank you that we have clothes to go to the laundromat. Thank you that we have enough money. Or even if I had to wash it in the sink, I told my kids, wash that thing in the sink and hang it up
to dry.
That's what we do sometimes here.
Figure it out.
Open the oven and let it dry on the thing. That's what we used to do. My mom would turn
that little thing. But teaching them, and it's not a hard time. It's not like a hardship, but it's inconvenient. And be grateful even if it's an inconvenient. Because, there's so many things that could go wrong.
You can find ways to be thankful.
People are going through so much more. We've gone through so much more. And grateful that we've come out of those seasons and those times. So, teaching our kids how to be grateful. I'm grateful for that.
Whenever hearing you talk about that, like, so if you are still in your season of lugging the laundry basket and going to the washateria or whatever it is, I think of like when we were kids and we would go with my parents. I had a blast. Like, as my mom, I'm sure she was like, I hate this. But we would get in the baskets. My dad would push us around. He would sit us in there and pull us to the dryer, and we would go in there and pull it all out. Like, we had the best time.
Yeah.
Like, be thankful that your family has those moments.
Yeah.
Like, you may not be.
We used to race who got to the
Yeah.
first with the baskets.
When my kids were younger and we had to do things like that, I would have to make it fun for them.
Yeah.
And not show them that I was upset or
Yes.
this is a lot or whatever, like my emotions.
Or do.
I had
so they know.
Yeah.
I had to make it fun for them so they wouldn't learn how to complain as well.
Yeah.
Because I, of course,
Yeah.
want to complain, right? And back then, I'd blame everything on Benny. Your dad's fault. And so I had to learn how to, like, not teach them that.
Yeah.
So I'm still learning how to
So
teach them to be grateful.
find ways to be thankful, whatever situation you're in.
Yep. And then when my husband said, you know what, I'm just going to go to the laundromat, and it's literally down the street from us, because we had clothes hanging everywhere. And the kids were like, man, it's just not drying fast enough. Well, you're not washing it fast enough. Like, wash it in the morning. It'll be done tomorrow. Anyway, so he was like, I'm just going to take these 2 loads to the laundromat. And they both jumped up and were like, can we go with you? They did. They were excited to go to the laundromat.
You're like, if this is what it takes for y'all to do y'all's laundry, y'all could always go to the laundromat.
Yeah, they were excited, and it reminded me of, like, well, because when they were little, I taught them it was fun.
Yeah.
You know, so to our listeners out there, if you guys are going through hard times, just the simple things, you know, you can find gratitude in any situation that you're going through. I know sometimes we get distracted with all the noise and all of the frustration, the anger and stuff like that. During this season, you know, like reflect with us.
Yeah.
You know, like of things that you're thankful for, things that you have gratitude for, you know, and just kind of just as us that we're reflecting on our year, or like what we went through and now what we're currently at, like do the same. I encourage you to do the same, you know, and let us know. I mean, if you want to share with us something that you do to keep you motivated, or to continue, or to write your gratitude. So, you know how I said about the notebook or something like that. You know, like, give us pointers. What do you guys do, you know, on that kind of stuff? But
because what works for you might work for somebody else that's watching and listening.
Yeah. Every morning, I literally get up before I can breathe. I'm breathing, right? Before I open my eyes, before I let my brain even think about anything, immediately I start thanking God that I'm awake. That, you know, the raft didn't happen and I didn't get left behind, you know, and I'm, you know, just start finding things. I can breathe. I can open my eyes. What if I open my eyes and I was blind one day? Like, I think about stuff like that. What if we never know what's going to happen in the day, and we are very infamous for things happening out of nowhere, like out of nowhere.
We live in a crazy world.
So every morning, immediately I start with how grateful I am for 10 things. And I literally list 10 things in my mind every morning. And sometimes it's the same thing over and over and over, but I'm grateful for it. That I can get up and, you know, cook or clean or take my kid to the bus stop, or, you know, those things.
You know, to our listeners or your friends on that are watching us or listening to us, you know, you don't have to write down 10 things. You know, like, I know, write down 3. You know, like whatever.
Even if it's just one.
Even if it's just I'm breathing.
Find one thing.
You know, this week that you're going to be surrounded with family, or it's the season. Like, say you're surrounded by friends. You know, like, tell them why you're grateful for them, or why you're thankful for where you're at. You know, like, let's speak it out to your kids. You know, like, I know sometimes the noise or the heaviness, we get distracted, you know, like, but this week, let's be intentional with it. Like,
you could be thankful that you fell across our podcast.
And people need to hear that.
For you guys.
No, we didn't forget. We were saving the best for last. People need to hear how grateful you are. we do that on Thanksgiving, go around. We do that on birthdays. Go around, everybody say one great thing or how thankful you are for that person. But people like to hear that.
Yes.
So if the only time you're doing it is on Thanksgiving, it's okay.
Yeah. Let's
start
there.
Start a new tradition.
Yeah.
So we want to encourage you guys that this week that enjoy your family, enjoy your friends.
Even the annoying ones.
Be thankful that they entertain you.
Be thankful that you have the ability to have family to hang out with still.
And friends, you know, like, and honestly, like,
friends
from
you
the
call
bottom
family.
of our hearts, we're thankful for you guys.
Yes.
For you guys coming, sitting on the table with us, coming and just listening to us, and the ones that message us, and our interactions, we're thankful for that. Like these questions you guys send in, you know, all of this stuff. We are thankful for you guys.
I'm thankful too, like how you're saying for our listeners, when we see you in person and you come and approach us and talk to us and share with us, we are so thankful for that. That happened to me this weekend, and one of our listeners, she approached me about a topic that we've talked about, and it's personal and how she relates to it, and she actually spoke life into me. Wow. With the situation, and I'm like, man, I'm so thankful for that. Like, come, talk to us, share with us. Like, we're thankful for you, yes, but
it's not easy.
We're thankful for the relationships.
Yeah, putting us out there, you know, like
our vulnerability out there.
Not, this when we started this, it was uncomfortable. But we also know that being uncomfortable is a sign of growth. So
I'm still uncomfortable.
Every episode.
and you know, but we're thankful for that, and I agree with that, because whenever they come up to us, oh my God, I listened to your podcast, I'm like, really? Like, thank you.
Thank you.
I get so nervous. It's so awkward for me.
She gets nervous. She cries.
I try to avoid the conversations because I'm so awkward. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
I got all this stuff to say on the podcast, but then when you see me in person, I'm like, just
so how do you feel about it?
I freeze up. Like, okay, thank you.
So, so I mean, we're going to close this episode with that. You know, we're thankful for everybody listening and watching us. And, you know, enjoy your family time. Enjoy your friend time.
Have a great
Eat plenty of food.
Yeah.
You know, we only get this food once a year.
Yes. Put those stretchy pants on, girl. Put that
maybe twice.
that stretchy outfit.
Relax. Enjoy yourself.
Enjoy it, you know, and make that a tradition. Go around the table and ask them what they're grateful for or thankful for.
Yes.
Either or whatever. All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining in. We hope you have a great Thanksgiving, and we hope you eat everything you can. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this podcast. And yeah, we love you guys. All right, don't forget that you're not alone.
You're not consumed.
Another is in the fire.
Bye, guys.
Bye.